Hello, Unbridled Yoga community. I want to welcome you to your mat today for a really juicy flow, opening up the inner and backside energy lines. So really feeling into the inner midline part of the body and the backside. We'll get really nice movement and release some stagnation, anything stuck. I found this practice in my morning movement and shared it with my in-person community, and everybody really loved it. So then thought I would share it with all of you. Today you might want a blanket opened up through the middle part of your mat. Will be on the knees a little bit. And then I'm using 2 blocks as well. All optional, but options that you might want to find a little bit more ease within your movement today. And for Shavasana, you might want a bolster. So you can use a round one, you can use one of the flat ones that's large, but we'll have an option for Shavasana that's a little bit different, just offering more flow to the body. For music, if you want to play something in the background, find something that's very flowy, one into the next, without a lot of sharp clanging drums. You want that nice flowy rhythm to help support this opening within the body and mind. We'll find our comfortable seat. I like to put a couple blocks underneath me and settle in. It might be cross-legged, it could be on the shins, but finding your seat. And allow the eyes to shut, or find that soft gaze at the floor in front of you. It's out of focus, allowing the vision to turn inward. Hands can be on the lap, palm up or down. And take a moment to notice, filling all the way up and emptying all the way out. Taking this time to recognize and honor, this is your mat, your practice. What it is that you want is there for you to receive. I'm only offering a guided path, but if you see that shiny flower, perfect rock off the path, create your own path. And to completely arrive, we'll take 2 cleansing breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And gently seal the lips, breathing in and out through the nose. Invite a slight hug to the back of the throat. This hug creates sound within the breath, like the waves of the ocean. The Ujjayi breath moves in and out of the body, creating harmony and flow within the energy systems. Begin connecting breath and movement. Inhale, circle sweep the arms out wide and high. Palms come together overhead. Exhale, hands through heart. Inhale to sweep. Exhale to center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center and pause. Use this moment of stillness to set your own intention for practice today. You can continue to share in mine of flowing and going with the flow. You can layer yours on top. A slight bow of the chin. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh the intention over the fingertips. And gently seal the lips. Return to your oceanic Ujjayi breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. Inhale, sweep the hands high. Gaze reaches for the thumbs, blink the eyes open. Exhale, hands come to cactus, arch the heart forward. Inhale, pull the elbows forward, palms back. Exhale, round the back. Zip the forearms together. Little cat pose. Inhale, open into your cow. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, neutral, reach the arms high. Left hand comes to the back of the neck. Right hand reaches for the elbow. Exhale, soften the shoulders down. Feel the core tighten. And exhale, reach the elbow for the right wall. Arching through the side body. Soft shoulders, soft neck. While you're there, give the neck a little massage. Take care of yourself. Soften. Create movement in the energy lines by offering self-care. Inhale, the hands reach high. Exhale, other side. Right hand to the back of the neck. Left hand to the right elbow. Exhale to the side. Full breaths. Slight toning of the core. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand to the left knee, left hand to the low back or the floor behind you. Inhale, find length. Exhale, move into it. Inhale, unwind, arms reach high. Exhale, twist to the other side. Take that moment to ring out. Feel it coming from the navel and above. Inhale, unwind. Hands reach high. Exhale, hands to the mat. Rock over the knees. Set any props other than your little blanket for underneath your knees to the side. And shift wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Take a moment, cat-cows or hip rolls. Settle in. Remember, flow. How can you continuously move slowly with the flow of breath? Noticing as the water trickles through, the breath following that idea. And we'll pause in neutral. Puff up between the shoulder blades, soft elbows. Feel the low core hug in. Inhale, lower the belly, lift the gaze, cow pose. Exhale, press the floor away, round the back, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, neutral spine. Taking a moment to make any adjustments, more or less room. Hands wider or narrower. And the blanket underneath the knee for that support. Inhale, right leg lifts. Press through the heel, take the leg straight behind you, toes float facing the earth. And if the ribs started to dip down, hug them in, strong core. Exhale, knee to nose, round the back. The leg floats. Inhale, send the leg long. Exhale, pull it in. Exhale, press out. Use the whole breath, whole movement, one more. Exhale, set the toes on the earth, rock to the inner edge, left foot spins out to the left side, left hand is underneath the shoulder, right arm peels up. Supported side plank. Take a moment to set yourself up here, knee, hand, and foot all in line. And lift out of the bottom arm. Feel your shoulders stack. And a slight arch of the hips, press forward. Option to float the right foot. And take little circles, the foot's active, like you're karate chopping that wall at the base of your mat. And go both ways with your little circle. Inhale, press through. Find length and stretch. Exhale, bend the right knee, reach back for the foot. Maybe you grab a curtain and feel that chest opening, foot into hand, hand into foot. Full breaths. Feel the flow of energy. Inhale, reach it all out long. Exhale, right hand comes back to the mat, and the right foot floats forward and out to the right side. Toes face forward, press into the pinky edge of the foot, soft knee. And exhale, send the weight back. The hips move towards the left heel. You can lower to the elbows, let the wrists have a little break. Maybe find some pulse here, opening that inner right leg. Inhale, hands come back underneath the shoulders. Take a peek, right arch in line with the left knee. And inhale, hands walk back towards the legs and rise overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right hand to the right thigh, left hand reaches for the right sidewall. Full breaths in gate, feel the core, finding tension here. You want a slight toning. Inhale, both hands reach high. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, left hand reaches back. Right hand forward for a twist. Inhale, both hands reach high. Exhale, hands come down to meet the mat. And walk them a little farther forward this time. Inhale, float the hips forward. Instead of going back towards the heel, we're going into a little bit more opening on the front body and send it back. Rocking forward and back. The pinky edge of that right foot glued to the floor. We'll find a neutral spine, left hip over the left knee, and bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Fingers spread wide, strong foundation. Inhale, feel the core tighten. Exhale, right heel moves towards the hip. And take big circles with the knee. Going in one direction and then the other. Inhale, send the legs straight back. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Float it. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, bring it out wide to the elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, squeeze it in. Hold it there for the inhale. Exhale, right foot steps outside the right pinky. You can scooch the foot forward a little. Maybe your blocks come in inside the right foot. And find the weight melting forward in the hips. Broaden through the collarbones. A little lizard. You can always adjust, create more space, and come back in. Left hand comes underneath the left shoulder to a block or your mat. Right hand to the right knee. Press the foot down as you twist towards the right. Inhale to unwind. Hands come down to the mat. Set your blocks off to the side. Toe heel to foot midline. Inhale, tuck the back toes, hover the knee. Exhale, step back foot to front foot, forward fold. Toe heel to feet wide. Deepen in the knees, let the torso hang. Ragdoll. Finding movement or stillness. Allow the head to release. And take a deep breath in through the nose, push it out the mouth. One more cleansing breath. Release the hands down towards the tops of the feet. Toe heel the feet underneath the hips. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs, back parallel to the floor, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up, stacking the vertebrae one at a time. Head comes up last. Exhale, roll the shoulders down and back, hands frame the hips. And take that moment to find your stability. Inhale, sweep the hands high. Exhale, hands to heart. Take this moment, reset. Maybe the eyes drift shut. And notice. Tune into your intention or the shared intention. Where is the breath freely flowing? Notice pools, little eddies in your stream. Notice areas of rapids. Inhale, circle sweep the arms. Exhale, hands through heart, soft knees, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant the palms, step the feet to the back of the mat, high plank. Inhale, shift the weight forward, shoulders come over fingertips. Exhale, knees to the earth. Bend the elbows as they hug the side body. Inhale, broaden through the collarbones, back bend. Exhale, rock over the knees, hips to heels, child's pose. Take a moment. Any arm variation, any knee variation. And notice the breath. Are you in Ujjayi and flow? You have a little excess, needs to be released through the mouth. Do you need to dig a little deeper in this wintry spring day for some more heat? Inhale, shift the hands forward, pull shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, press the floor away, cat pose. Inhale, lower the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, neutral spine. Puff up between the shoulder blades. Feel the shoulders really become strong. Hollow out the armpits. Soft elbows. Toned core. Inhale, left heel reaches back. Toes point at the earth. Take the time to set yourself up. Exhale, round, knee to nose, press the floor away. Inhale, press through the heel as you lengthen. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, set the toes down. Send the weight into the heel. Lengthening through the back body. You can lower to elbows. Long back line. Rise back up to the hands. Right hand underneath the shoulder in line with the right knee. Kickstand the right foot to the right side of the mat. Rock on to the left arch side. Left hand peels up, supported side plank. Find the stability first, especially in the shoulder. Not locking the joint, but finding length. An option to float the left foot. Find those circles through the left heel. The foot is very strong. And the other way with your little circle. Press through the foot. Option to bend the knee, reach back, grasp the foot. Press the hips forward. Hand presses against foot, foot against hand. Inhale, lengthen, press it all along, reach as far as you can in opposite directions. Exhale, left hand to the mat, and left foot out to the left side of the mat. Spinning the torso back forward. And press through the pinky edge of the left foot, hips melt towards the right heel. Little juicy inner leg stretch. Full breaths. Hands underneath the shoulders. Take a peek. Left arch in line with the right knee. And glue the pinky edge of the left foot to the mat. It helps to activate the leg and also offers you stability. Soft left knee. Inhale. Walk the hands towards the laps. bend towards the lap, and rise. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, reach to the fingers. Exhale, left hand to the left thigh, right hand reaches to the left. Gate pose, opening and lengthening. Inhale through center. Exhale, cactus the arm, arch the back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right hand back, left hand forward for your twist. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, hands through center, walk them to the mat and take them a little forward. Let the hips melt forward. Soft knee, press to that pinky edge. Notice and rock the hips back. And hands come underneath the shoulders. Inhale, feel the shoulders strengthen, hollow out the armpits, core tight. Exhale, bends the left foot and take big knee circles. And the other way. Inhale to lengthen the leg out behind you, toes point down. Low ribs knit towards the hip points. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Float the toes. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, knee to elbow, float. Inhale back. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, squeeze it there, use the core. Exhale, step outside the left pinky. You can bring your blocks in. And scooch that foot a little bit further forward. Mount the hips forward as you broaden through the collarbones. It doesn't have to be static. You might find a little sway in the hips. Notice what feels good. Focus on the breath, flowing in and out of the body with ease. Right hand comes underneath right shoulder. Left hand comes to the top of the left knee. Use it as leverage for your twist. Look over the left shoulder. Inhale to unwind. Set your blocks over to the side. Exhale, bring that foot midline, hands frame it. Inhale, tuck the back toes, lift the knee. Exhale, step right foot to meet left foot, forward fold. Feel free to take that ragdoll on this side. Soft knees, long back. Crown of the head heavy. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Brings you all the way to rise, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Take your moment to adjust. If you have that blanket at the midway point on your mat, go ahead and set it off to the side. Give yourself some space. We'll meet top of the mat, feet underneath hips, shoulders soft. Inhale, circle sweep the arms. Exhale, hands through heart to hips. Feel the weight shift into the right foot. Inhale, left heel lifts. Exhale, step it to the back of the mat, toes turn out, warrior 2 feet. Take a moment, feel into it. And with this idea of flow, think of your hips holding a bowl of water. We want that water to stay in the bowl, not tilting and spilling out the front, and not tilting and spilling out the back. Finding a level, solid bowl with the hips. Inhale, arms to the horizon, gaze over the front fingers. Feel the core zip up. Inhale, pull the shoulders high. Exhale, release them down to frame the spine. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, left hand to the back leg. Right hand reaches up and back, dancing warrior. Full breaths. Going for flow state. Inhale, hands to the horizon. Exhale, right hand to the front right knee, left hand up and over. Extended side angle. Maintaining the tight core and the strength. Inhale, arms to the horizon. Exhale, left hand spins forward, arms come overhead, rock onto the back toes, crescent. Exhale, hands to heart, hinge forward, float the left heel. Warrior 3. 1 full breath, full in, full out. Right hand reaches down, left arm reaches up to rock open, half moon. Nice and slow, flow with breath. Inhale, left leg swings through, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to heart, step the left foot down. Shake it all out. Notice. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, hands through heart to the hips. Weight shifts into the left foot. Inhale, right heel lifts. Exhale, step it to the back of the mat, spin the heel down, open the hips to the right side. Warrior 2. Take your time, set up. Check in with this bowl. When our bowl is neutral in the hips, it creates a natural toning of the core. If we're spilling out the front, our core might be a little relaxed. If we're spilling out the back, we're not supporting the low back. So finding that neutrality. Inhale, arms to the horizon, soft shoulders and elbows. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, right hand to the right thigh, left hand overhead, dancing warrior. What happened to your bowl and your core? Exhale, left hand to left knee, right hand overhead, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, spin the right hand forward, rock onto the right toes. Exhale, hands to heart, float the chest forward. Inhale, back leg floats, warrior 3. Find your stability first. Gaze on the floor, underneath the face, or slightly in front. Inhale, left hand reaches down, right hand reaches up to help open, toes to the right side wall. Half moon, beautiful. Inhale, right hand spins down and around to gather the right leg up and through. Exhale, hands to heart, set the right foot down. Shake it all out. Stillness, feet underneath hips. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, hands through heart, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step the feet to the back of the mat. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, rock over knees. Big toes to touch, walk the knees wide, child's pose. Full in, cleansing exhale. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, press the palms in, create traction, tailbone reaches for the heels. Inhale, draw the shoulders up, knees slide underneath hips. Exhale, round the back, cat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, neutral spine. We'll bring in our blocks. So where we're going with them, you can see I have them tilted a little bit here at the top of the mat. When we lay down, they're gonna go here. So you find this slight tilt, they're about 45, with space between the top of them for my head. Hands come to the outside of them. And lower yourself down, and the blocks find your shoulder points. Allow the face to drape between the blocks. The arms can be in cactus, or you might find them laying alongside. And allow yourself to soften here. Letting the shoulders ease. Allowing the breathing to slow. Returning your thoughts to the intention you set or shared. Hands come back to that bottom edge of the block. Inhale to lift off. Little cobra. Set your blocks to the side. Slide the elbows underneath the shoulders. Forearms make a number 11 Sphinx pose. Exhale, draw the shoulders back. Broaden through the collarbones. Allow the Sphinx to just kind of melt into the body here. For a little more spaciousness, especially in the low back. You can walk elbows forward and out a little bit. Give a little more space there. And exhale, look over the right shoulder. Turn the right toes out to the side. Bend the knee and bring it up towards the hip. It doesn't have to get very high. Just out to the side there. Letting the hip points melt back towards the earth. And the gaze can stay there. Plant the right palm firmly and lengthen the right arm. Create space. Left arm slides under the right for a threaded needle. Left cheek can come to the mat, a block, or the back of the right hand. arm reaches back out. Lengthen it, create space for the left to unwind. Both elbows to Sphinx. Give it a moment to reset. Full breath. And the right leg lengthens back long. Counter pose, take the gaze over the left shoulder. And pause. Left toes turn out. Bend the left knee, bring it up. Notice one side might need a little different adjustment than the other. And left hand presses into the mat. Lengthen the arms, slide the right underneath left to find the threaded needle on the other side. Where can you find softness? Where can you release the resistance and allow the energy to flow? And the left palm reaches back out, press it down to lift and unwind the arms to Sphinx. Give it a pause. Make any adjustments to the elbows. Broaden the collarbones. And gently lengthen the left leg. Feet come wide to the long edges of the mat. Tops of the feet press down. Legs are active. Pelvis presses down. Take the hands wide. Press in. Lengthen the arms for a seal. Like you're trying to move backwards. And gently release the arms, elbows wide. Hands stack, forehead comes to the back of the palm. And bend the knees, windshield wiper, the feet side to side to reset. Feet find stillness. Back to the earth, bring the feet in line with the hips. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Inhale to press up. And knees come, or rock over the knees. Hips towards the heels to sit for a moment. So you're welcome to move into your traditional Shavasana at this time. And take any other poses that you want before you get there. The Shavasana I'm offering today is a little different to allow the back body to open even more. So for that, you would want your bolster, your pillow, blankets, rolled, however you want to find that. And you want them to make sure that your bolster comes all the way to the hips or past. Because when you lay down on it, you want to be supported in the low back. If the bolster is sitting too high, then the hips are going to sway towards the floor and it can create some pinching. So you want that bolster to be below the hips. And then the other prop that you'll want at the top of the mat is either a block for underneath the forehead or a rolled blanket. So it depends on what your forehead prefers. I like a rolled blanket. And so I'll put that for my forehead. And then I'm going to bring my bolster in and I'm going to lower myself down onto it. And there's a blank space here in between the bolster and my blanket or my block. My feet can be wide. You can do a butterfly with the soles of the feet together and the knees wide. And let the forehead come down.
And then allow the body to round over your bolster. The shoulders can cup forward with the palms facing up alongside the body, or the arms can be up, out like a T. Or if you'd like a little bit more, you can cross them underneath you. So kind of find your arm placement and settle in here around your bolster. Take a deep breath in through the nose, sigh out the mouth. Take another one of those and allow your body to melt and drift around your props. Creating a sensation, just like pouring water over a rock in the stream. The water molds itself around. Let your body soften so that it pours itself over the bolster. And allow yourself to rest right here. Full deep breaths. Inhale, pressing into the props, the mat beneath you. The exhale, allowing the body to massage its organs as it rests into the props. Begin to gently notice your breath, your physical body. As it deepens, draw the breath in through the soles of the feet, all the way up. Exhale, let it pour out the mouth. As you draw breath in, the thumb can touch each fingertip. Wiggle the toes. And maybe it becomes full movement, rocking side to side on your bolster, rocking the forehead against your prop, and settling in for one more breath against your props. The hands come underneath the shoulders. Inhale, press up. Exhale, child's pose, rock the hips back. You can set your bolster off to the side. Take a moment to lazily notice and counter stretch. Inhale, gently walk the hands towards the knees. Coming to your comfortable seat. That looks like for you. Eyes soft or still closed. Hands come to the lap. Notice the flow of energy within the body, within the breath. And take one hand to the heart, one to the abdomen.
slight bow of the chin. And take a moment to thank yourself for this practice and going with the flow. I hope the rest of your day is full of blessings. Namaste.